no, 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 no. Why? Why, Muguro? Why? Why? Muguro, he wasn't ready. He was too young. He was too young to die. Why? Oh, man. Rage of Bahamut. Virgin Soul, episode 21. I got two feelings going through me right now. I have extreme rage and I have extreme sorrow. Because I had a feeling somebody was going to die in this series, but I didn't expect it to be Muguro, this young kid who didn't deserve to die. He did deserve this. This little fucking Aslan, what's he called? Aslan? That's not his name. That's what it's going to be. Aslan? I want you to die the worst death. I want you to die the worst death at all because you did this for nothing. You killed this little kid, this precious little God-sent kid, so you could be part of the Onyx Knights, you crusty fuck. Because it was for nothing. I mean, he killed L and went to report that, yeah, am I worthy to be in the Onyx Knights now? And the guy was like, oh yeah, the reason why we give our lives to be in the Onyx Knights when we put this jewel on our chest. So yeah, you're gonna wither away like everybody here. And then you see the look on his face, you see the shock and the kind of oh shit on his face. He was like, oh, I didn't know I had to give my life. Well, it's too late now, you crusty fuck. You're withering away, and that's too good for you because you deserve worse. I hope Azazel finds you, tears out your entails, and hang you out to fucking dry if John the Ark doesn't do it first. Because you deserve it, you piece of shit. And I like that Favreau, everybody loves Favreau. I like that Favreau was real about it because Favreau knew what type of chaos this was gonna cause, but justice needs to be served. He straight up said, yeah, I saw him do it. I saw him running away because Azazel, he was ready to lay waste to everybody, especially Kaiser for getting in his way. So he's like, who did it? Somebody here had to do it because they were the only people that knew how to do it here. And then with Aslan being revealed to be the person that did it, you know, Azazel like, that's your mans. That's your boy, Kaiser. You brought this scum here. Everybody here, we were tight-knit. We were like this. We were buddies. You brought some outsiders in, and they come and take this little kid away from me, this kid that changed my life, this kid that made me what I am right now, to arguably being the second main character in this series. And it needed it because I'm gonna be everywhere because I missed covering Rage of Bahamut for the second half. But we got so much development out of Azazel. And Nina as a character was beginning to lose me as far as me liking her as a character because I didn't want the whole Cheerios and Nina thing to happen at all. I didn't want to see that happen. And now that her heart is broken, Muguro's been taken away from her. She's ready to wage war too. But the biggest thing about this is Cheerios, he better have some shit up his sleeve because the things that's coming for him right now in these last 3 episodes, this is big. We got a fusion, we got a partnership, and not an uneasy alliance, but a straight up partnership between the gods and the demons, both coming together for Cheerios. Azazel going down the step to Lucifer, like, look, we need to wage war. I got John the Ark, she went to holler at the gods, she got her powers back, Sophiel gave herself so John the Ark can become our vessel, getting her back to that saint greatness again. They broadcast to the world that they're about to wage war on King Cheerios, this false king. They got the people that still believed in her by her side. The people are already fed up with this guy ready to riot. So you got the people going against Cheerios. You got the gods ready to storm Cheerios for killing L. And you got the demons now ready to charge Cheerios. And that was a very powerful scene between Azazel and Lucifer, where Azazel was like, you need to do something. You need to stop being a coward and take charge. And you know, Lucifer slapped him up a little bit. He was like, wait, I'm still king down here, boy. You chill out. I'm still king down here. Even though he knew Azazel was right, he was like, I went off on my own. I started my own brigade. Yeah, I failed. I made some bad mistakes, particularly depending on Nina, but at least I did something besides sit down here. I want to say something about when he was down there talking to Lucifer, just the visuals in that scene was beautiful. Like how you saw the feathers and everything falling. Let me tell you something about Rage of Bahamut. I've said this a lot, and I really push this a lot on my Twitter, is that Rage of Bahamut, more people need to be watching this show. I mean, this is a very good show that I think deserves way more credit than it gets. I don't know why people aren't watching it, but they should be, because it's more than meets the eye. I mean, yeah, if you strip it down, it's kind of bare bones of fantasy, but it is so good and it is visually stunning. I think this is probably the best looking series, in my opinion, of the summer. Of course, you know, you got Token Rambu that's done by Ufotable, but that's so generic that I can't watch it. But the visuals with Rage of Bahamut, especially when they're in the God realm or when they're down the demon realm, and the music always hits the right points, and the attention that they pay to keep you knowing that you're in somewhere that is not a time of our own. This magic and mystical world is just very beautiful, and the series altogether has been nothing but solid. Even when it has an episode that's just okay, it's still better than most of the series that's out here, and more people really do need to pay attention to it. But war is about to be waged. This little kid was Johnny Arc's son. She got rage on her mind, going again, fusing with Sophiel to become pretty much a saint of destruction. We got the demons coming, we got the humans coming, and we got the rest of our cast caught in the middle, because people on both sides of this war are people that they care about. Because, you know, you got Bacchus and his thing with the gods. You got Kaiser, who is still trying to fight for coexistence, and you got the boy Favreau. Favreau is just there for the good time, but everybody is feeling the effects of El being dead, and poor Rita tried her best to resurrect this kid. You just saw the pain and sorrow in her face and in her voice when he was gone. And Nina, poor Nina, she tried her best to try to stay positive, stay optimistic about it, try to act like she was going to keep her smile on her face, but deep down she is hurt. She's probably more hurt than anybody besides John, because that was her child, about Mugral being dead. And she's fed up with it too. She's fed up with Cherios. Even though I think it's an act, she's ready to wage war and take out Cherios no matter what. I mean, the gods and demons are trying to kill him. I think Nina's just trying to stop him, but she's ready to go as well. This guy has a marker on his forehead, and it's not going to be pretty. I think maybe at this point it is going to go to the point where I think where he's going to get some type of power up or use some type of power. He's going to have to, because I don't think these Onyx Knights are going to be enough to stop everything that is coming for him right now. And it kind of leaves the rest of our cast in the middle. Of course, they want to stop Cherios, but is everybody on the same page? Like I said, we know the gods and the demons want this guy dead no matter what. And I guess once that's over, they'll sort out their differences then. But where does that leave the humans? Because that is still the battlefield that's going to take the damage of this all. And it is going down, going into the last 3 episodes of Rage of Bahamut. I just had to. I had to do a video about this one because I missed the entire season, but seeing Muguro die, it just hit me right here, because I didn't expect it. You know, I like these characters a lot, and that's another good thing about Rage of Bahamut, is the characters are very likable. And even though he was mute for most of the series, when he became El, when he got his powers back, he got his wings back, he was just going through the same thing a kid would go. He went through his rebel phase. He wanted to go through the phase where he wanted to, you know, redeem his mother. He was going through things where he wanted just justice to be served, and he didn't deserve to die, and he definitely didn't deserve to die from this scumbag ass Aslan, just a piece of shit character who was just introduced. And I think they effectively made us hate this guy just by making him so scummy. And now he's gonna die anyway, because if he doesn't wither away being an Onyx Knight, he's gonna die on the battlefield. And I want somebody to tear him apart. Please give him to Ansesu. Please, don't let Kaiser do it, because Kaiser's gonna try to find a way to redeem him. Kaiser's gonna try to find a way to probably imprison him or something. And even the other guy, and I forgot his name again, I'm sorry, the guy that was under Kaiser, the other part of that formation that came in, he's with Kaiser now for the cause, saying, yeah, I pretty much strangled and beat somebody up Well, that's not exactly what he said, but he had to roughhouse somebody to get information on where Cheerios is. So he has that intel so everybody can strike him there. He's joining his side because he was always down for Kaiser. It was just, you know, he had a job to do. He couldn't completely always throw himself in. But he was always the first person to stand up for Kaiser, while this Aslan dude was always kind of sketchy about it. He was even the one that tried to test John d'Arc. Like, what? Are you kidding me? Get this guy out of here. If I remember correctly, I think he was the one that tried to test John d'Arc back when she was, you know, back right after the fallout of season 1, and she was just training again and being the head. I don't remember, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he was the soldier, or I think it was a guy with glasses. I don't really remember, but he was definitely one of the people that doubted her. Now she's coming down ready to rain the havoc, and I cannot wait for next week. Those are my thoughts on the episode, guys. It feels good to be covering Raging Bahamut again. I don't know, I might have to cover the last 3 episodes now, because I just had to share my rage and my sorrow for this episode. Let me know what you thought of this episode in the comments below. Let me know what you're thinking what's coming up in the future. As far as Cheerios, like I said, with everything coming at him right now, he's gonna have to have some type of hidden power or use that orb or something to become greater than a human, because with all the stuff coming after him, nah, he ain't getting out of this. And I was praying for plot armor. I really was praying for some plot armor because I didn't want Elle to die. I don't want anybody in the series to die, honestly. I'm even willing to accept Cheerios not dying because I know the love thing with Cheerios and Nina is there, so maybe he's gonna sacrifice himself to stop some type of evil power or something. Who knows? But I really didn't want to see anybody die. I've become really attached to the characters in this series. But at the very least, I didn't want poor young Elle to die. That's what hurt me the most. So Kaiser for king, because I'm still holding on to when this is all over, unless we're gonna get another season or something. Kaiser's probably going to be the king because he's going to be the person that brings coexistence. I've been saying that for a while now. Let me know your thoughts on the episode once again in the comments below. If you liked the video, go ahead and drop it a like. And if you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. There's not a shortage of content you indulge on this channel. And as I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that. So thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.